Hello, everybody. Welcome, Sister Christy, my new soul. Vivian is here. Boom. Brightness. Any advice to calm self after breakup? You just broke up. You have to you have to face how you feel. You don't want to pretend you don't feel something. Because if you pretend you don't feel, you're going to go back to your ex. And that's a lot of people. Go back to your ex. You X them out and then you go, just kidding. Let me erase the permanent marker. Permanent marker aren't permanent either. So we go and scrub the X off them. So number one, you have to see, okay, learn from what doesn't work and don't go back to that. If it's sad to you, you have to see your reason for moving on is worth it. Don't go back. Number one, delete everything and let go of all the material things that have energy. The more you let go, the better. Delete every photo, delete every video. But before doing all that, if you're sad, just be sad about it. It's better to not pretend. Oftentimes people pretend to get over things and they don't. Then they go back to their damn ex and they have to deal with them all the time. And then you feel shame afterwards because you went back to your ex. You know that's a bad thing. I mean, usually I give people one chance. If they even earn that, you know what I mean? I give them one chance. I mean, I would give, that's my rule. But usually, before separating, you better give it your all, because if you give up too easily, that's your standard for your relationship. If you give up too easily in relationships, it's going to lead to divorce. The master call it, you change boyfriend and girlfriend like you change underwear, no commitment. Word. Right. If you want there's nobody perfect out there. You have to learn to make it work. You gotta learn to make it work. Do you think exes who ended on good terms can still be friends? No, don't do that to yourself. Yes, you can, but you have to give it years. When you're intimately in love with somebody or in connection with somebody, you still have those feelings, but that's just physical. That's emotional. But the authenticity on a deeper level is you know you don't belong together, but you just don't know how to move on because you have no discipline. And the main issue is you need to learn to value yourself more. The main issue is the physical part that keeps people together. And if it's not the physical part, then you may end up confusing yourself. If you don't learn to let go of your ex, the new one won't come because you're still attached to some energetic space called exes. If you're still attached to your ex, it's confusing yourself. Because one person's at least still deeply in love. Or both. It's messy. But nobody says this out loud. I don't know why. Which is kind of sad. I don't like seeing people get stuck all the damn time. The worst thing I hear, I went back to my ex, and then they're not happy. You know what I mean? Most of the time when you hear people go back to their ex, it's not a happy thing. It's, I don't want to be alone, Let me get physical. And then eventually you end up not working or extending mediocre relationship. Yeah. People married 40 years probably had a pretty bad argument at some point in months. I definitely, in the beginning, Grace and I, we definitely had more clashing, but as we work things, you need to do that at the beginning of the relationship, or else you're going to have a bunch of blow-ups in your relationship because you're not honest to each other and vulnerable. Right? Because oftentimes when people start dating or having a relationship with each other, you're not asking deep questions. You're BSing each other, talking sweet talk, romance, and you never talk about things that genuinely matter because you're busy trying to court each other, and you never ask that hard question. Do you want children? Do you not want children? What do you expect from me? What's your parents expect? All these things that people don't talk about, right? What do you expect from a man? What do you expect from a woman? Right? Why did your last relationship not work out? Right? All the way down to the politics. Everything has to be talked about because you don't want to find out later and then you hate each other and then divorce. Right? Every detail matters. But the issue is we don't ask the deep question because we try to bullcrap each other during the dating time because we're trying to get some booty. That's it. Just being just bluntly honest. Trying to get that booty. But don't learn to cultivate a deep, meaningful relationship. And that's why we have to just be honest with each other. The amount of time people come in here saying, I'm unhappy because my husband has different politics. I'm like, don't let the politics define you, your relationship, right? Your love is beyond. But if it's not, you got to check in first. That's why you have to have the deep talk, right? Or else you end up being miserable. But some people, they can't. They're limited by their beliefs. Love is far beyond that. But for some people, it's not. Because why? Ego. And that's okay. You just have to know you're involved with ego. Welcoming the last dark unicorn. There's nothing wrong with ego until there's something wrong. Because nobody's perfect. You don't need perfect. You just need authentic. That's it. Just be you. Be proud and be you. And if they don't like you, oftentimes it won't work. Right? But the more, that's why when I'm here, I'm just here to be me, and I focus on peace and happiness in community. Right? The end. That's simply it. I just focus on how can we chill the F out. And I'm consistent with that because I actually care about peace and joy. See here. Welcoming brother Sean P. in the Mystic Village, the place to be, Tanya, J, Lady Sam, Diaz, Ametista. The people who, many people recently, when you're not committed to your peace, they come once in a while. Not anyone in particular here right now. It's just when the season change and people change, You get to see who really practice and who doesn't. When you don't practice, your life's always up and down. But when you practice, your life flows like a magic carpet. Somehow because you stay paying attention to your life. That's what's called a practitioner, because you practice. So you get the result of practice, which is harmony in your life. And your children also learn from you. Thank you for all the blessings, by the way. You know, the reason it's peaceful in here is because I pay attention to everything to help people be peaceful. Some people, they only want to see one side. But it's hard to help people when you don't understand people. You have to see all the sides. Got our Mystic Village shirts today, beautiful. Really? So whenever people come in here complaining about something, I already know. Yeah, I already know, like, oh, okay. Well, are you happy? They're not even thinking about, are they happy? They're thinking about, and the most common, you can see the language you use to see their complaint has nothing to do with inner happiness. It's all about the complaints of the world and nothing about what are you going to do about it in your own life first. Sometimes we complain about everything else because our life is unhappy. But we don't want to see that. Let's just complain about what the TV is complaining about or on YouTube. Your children don't talk to you. You don't make love or whatever, right? You're unhealthy. Well, instead of seeing all your downside, you just focus on something else. That's an issue. You're not happy in your relationship. Ew. You don't have a deep connection with your wife. Ew. You don't want to see that. Let me turn on some news and complain about some things. Ew. I'm trying to help people be happy, but we have to see that the actions that we take may not add to that. But the ego doesn't like to reveal itself, so you have to be really good at making music. Welcome, Yvonne. I'm happy, but is that all? That's the issue. Everybody's depth of happiness is different. Sometimes we want something that's flamboyant, sassier. When you're genuinely happy, it is all versus is that all? But sometimes you have to go get humbled by life first to have a humble happiness. Sometimes you need the triple pinky up sipping on tea. But to me, the triple sassy pinky up sipping on tea is just this moment. But the young people, that's boring as hell. And that's why the concept is simple, but look at what I'm doing with my life. I'm happy and I'm calm, but I'm doing what I love. I love what I do. And so that's very inspiring to young people, old people, Even dogs are inspired. Like, can you play more flutes, please? Of course. You know what I mean? I gotta change the scale here. Let's just go to D minor. Okay, no audio here. We try so hard to make the other happy, and we don't realize or accept that we need inner happy. Word. Sometimes I annoy people because I just say it how it is bluntly, because we don't have time to be cute. If you like that, that's called go to the club, BS each other, get drunk, get effed up. Maybe you get lucky, you take somebody. That's not happiness. That's ignorance. But back when you don't know better, you're more thirsty. It's all good. You at least want a phone number. If you can't even get that, you go home and play video games, smoke, or till you go to sleep. Right? So a lot of people, when we're not happy, we cope. Sometimes we're lonely. We don't know what to do with the loneliness. We don't know how to deal with it. And of course, all of this seems so negative because the ego doesn't like to hear this stuff, right? Like, ew. Talk about something else. The ego does not like to hear the truth that's negative, only positive, especially about itself. So many people, and it's not lucrative to talk about it. It's not good marketing at all to speak the truth, right? Because usually with the truth makes people less money because it teaches you to be happy with who you are. Instead, because if you're not happy with who you are, you're going to need to go on Tinder, you need to go on dates, dress to impress, light something up, smoke something up, roll something up. But when you're genuinely happy, you go outside and you go, thank you for my life. You see the cat, you see the squirrel, and you feel good about your life in simple things. But sometimes you have not got humbled by life yet, kicking you in the butt. So shout out to the universe kicking our butt, because some people don't know how to be humble. That's okay. Just check yourself before you wreck yourself, man. Life is one big party when you're still young. Who's gonna have your back when it's all done? God, universe. It's in the music. Did we just drop some shaggy wisdom over here? Some chord mode. Nah, I'm just being cute. Realistically, I'm just looking for sound healing sounds only. You know, you gotta have fun on the journey. I'm not here to get. It's more like, that. Like, I'm probably gonna delete this one. Doesn't sound. Let me see here. This one doesn't sound too good. This is very interstellar. That's why I like it. I like that kind of sci-fi. You know what I mean? That's kind of my jam. Cinematic music. I gotta see what scale. D minor. Okay, the release is too long. This one note is fine because it's already doing a lot. D minor, let's go to D major. Brighter. Higher octave. Okay, let's try this. Welcome Arlene, Donna. Thank you, Cece. Let's do a little. Ew, I could hear the burp. I hope nobody else heard it. uplifting. Welcome Rosie, Janine, Mira, DC, Donna, Arlene. We got Ox5, Pep Schmear, Michael, The One, Miss Rhonda, Vivian, Ian, Paula, Haley, Rad, Kalyani, Cece, Born Bridge. Welcome everybody. Kim King, nice to see you, sister. Springtime. Getting used to the Ableton. I mean, I've used Ableton for a year or two before, and then the computer could not handle Ableton. But now it could. And it's more for like I'm trying to see how I could apply this to sound healing, which is takes time, because a lot of things create dopamine but not healing, right? Things that's like entertaining, that's what it is. But it doesn't mean it's always healing, and so I'm always looking at how can it merge, how can we make the sound a bit more healing, which is cinematic sounds. That's why when we watch Hollywood movie, it makes us cry. Even music can make us cry, but is it tears of joy or tears of sadness? Sometimes we start with sadness, but hopefully we end with joy, and that's the goal. Some people come here sad, but at the end they forgot about their sadness. And welcome to the Mystic Village, mine. Okay. So I know we have the piano vibe here too. What? Ignore. You would be proud. Oh, okay. The thing is, when you choose peace, the way you approach your life when it's peaceful, be proud of yourself. That's what's matter, right? I remember when I choose to be calm with my mother, even though she complained a lot in the beginning, I saw that eventually it helped her to be calm. So that's you reap what you sow. If you sow peace, you plant the peace, you get the peace. If you plant complain, you get complain. If your mom tells you, right, if your mom inspires you to worry or be negative, don't sow the negative. You're like, I'm gonna plant something else. Peace. Your coworker tried to inspire you to plant anger. You're like, no, I'm not gonna plant anger. Right, let's throw this seed in the trash can, because that's not even mine. I don't want your seeds. I'm gonna sow my own seeds. Would you have time for a healing request? What healing request you talking about, man? Michael says, I was never one to cry. It was how I was raised. What I've come to terms with is that the tears need to fall so something beautiful can grow out of those. Word. Your stomach. Your stomach. How's your stomach currently feeling? Because the physical issue oftentimes have karma attached to it. How long have you been having your stomach issue? Six months ago, Christy says, I would have cried and been so upset and stressed. I was completely opposite. Well, no, like when did a stomach issue start? Like there's usually a major issue, a major thing that happens that causes your gut, which is your sense of identity. Usually somebody telling you who you are is not good enough and you believe that. That you plant the seed, I'm not good enough, and it grows in your solar plexus covering the light. That's actually how it works. When you do the opposite of love yourself, you let somebody else define you and then you believe it. Especially if it's a good thing, great, but also just do it on your own will. But if it's a bad thing and you believe it, we have to root out, right? That's what they call it. You have to pull the seeds. Right? You have to like, I am enough. And usually it's your father or mother, and then you repeat it to yourself until today. But that sound in your head is so quiet, it just goes, you can't do it, you can't do it, you're not good enough. It's not loud, it's like a silent, like, you're not good enough. It's like, I just can't do it. It's in your paradigm, there's just a quiet voice always telling you, no, you're not good enough, you don't have the potential. It's not loud, it's like so quiet, it's like a quiet whisper that haunts you. And that's a dark seed that was planted, and usually it's passed down from generation. Maybe some don't deserve. The thing is, something is missing, maybe you don't deserve. Well, I want you to figure out what that sound is, Pep Schmear. I don't want you to guess. I want you to be quiet, in a quiet space, and that you'll figure it out, because now you know what to look for. Then you may hear, I don't deserve to truly get what I want. Could be something like that. But it has to be, you have to go on your own. Yeah, it's the voice in your head that quietly doubts you, but so you're so used to it that you don't notice it. You're not good enough. Don't even try. How the hell are you gonna do that? Yeah, no, I just do what I'm good at. There's a dialogue that sometimes we're unaware of in our head that doubts and blocks our dreams and our calling. So the reason why the video quality is slow on Sunday is because I use restream.io. I'm streaming to 5 different platforms, and that's the only way I could multi-stream. If you know any better way to multi-stream vertically, and the reason is every other platform allows vertical streaming now, but Twitch has not conformed deeply yet. Yeah, but you can definitely post the link for sure. I multi-stream because we are a multi-stream community. Yeah, I have everything already, let's be honest. Like everything, like HDMI and yeah. I use my phone. Okay, on Sunday, because we're already bringing out so much gear now, we don't have good internet either, and when 100 people show up, it messes with the internet data. Right, because a lot of people are surfing the web at the park too. So when you have like over 200 people at the park, maybe 100 people are using the phone, it makes the data. But when the park doesn't have too many people, most of the people relaxing aren't on their phones. So I could use it to broadcast. But whenever the weather is good, you have 200 people show up to, and this park is small, right? But it has good vibe. And so it messes with the data until I get like Starlink at the park, which is, I don't know if I want to do that or, you know what I mean? And it's not good to use it in a highly dense area, right? So, yeah, so to even be able to live stream sound healing with good quality audio, last Sunday I just didn't connect my power bank to it, so the phone died. So, yeah. So I'm always trying to bring you the best of everything. Like I'm even trying to upgrade my phone, but look at my phone. So eventually I'll get a new phone. I'd rather focus on the music right now. So that's the new app. It allows you to like just find chords in different style. Technology is so crazy. Thank you, Tanya. Seems like I'm not married at all. It's like, how can a husband be that happy and be enough? Cause we practice love your damn self, man. Technology. But that's more like uplifting, right? And I could even boost the reverb a little bit more here. Let's see what happened. Can we order a children's size sweatshirt? Absolutely. You can custom anything, just don't go crazy. And just, you got one person making this and it's taking up their whole RV. Thank you, Sister Jill. For real, she's got a factory in there. Like, you're doing all of this in an RV. So, thank you for all her work. And willing to customize. I guess she's learning to see what's too much customization. I tell her, hey, if they're going overboard, just charge them extra. Because it's fine to custom, but some people be going overboard. Right? Right? It makes sense. Like, if you're doing more work, right? Because I think she's starting to feel the heat a little bit. I told her, hey, be careful. They're coming. And so, yeah, basically, people. But it's good because that's her spirituality. That's how she serves, and it's beautiful. Right? I always be honest with her, like, yo, we can't do the iron-on stuff. We need quality, and so. Yeah, I'm in an RV as well. I cannot currently imagine. I think one day I want to go, like, record her, live stream her the process a little bit, just so you can see. I'm also trying to see, you know what I mean? I just focus on music, leadership, but it's good to support, Yeah, no, it's definitely comfortable. It's just, this room is more hot because it's insulated with like more blankets and, Yeah. Does she have a profile? Yes. Link in the bio. Everyone's, any recommended sound healers? Link in the bio. For everything, yeah. Even my master couching, link in the bio. Everything that I'm trying to show y'all is already in the bio. Even my wife's TikTok, Jill's TikTok. What else is in there? YouTube Music is in there, Apple Music, Spotify. So thank you for everything, everybody. Yeah, she's very passionate, and I trust. I just let Sister Jill and Sean take over that department completely. I have nothing to do with it. Like I just kind of like, yes, I like the design, and then she takes it over. I'm like, okay, whatever. Just make sure you have balance. So I'm just, do you know, to get to know you in real life? Do you have a retreat for leadership right now? You're in one. You can also show up to the park every Sunday and support apprenticeship. When I'm live and you ask questions, I'm sharing with you everything that I can to help you rise so that you can go serve humanity too, if you're not already doing it. That's why everything is just live, because it's real. I'm not, like, there's no like back door unless you're on Insight Timer. There's literally a back door into the stream. So if you just have any question, because you're not the only one who may be curious about some question, so your curiosity could lead to inspiring hundreds of people. And that's what I love about the Sangha, the community, because many leaders here, respect, shout out to all the leaders, man, doing their part, Many live streamers here, right? Many people, brother, what's his name? Manifest Yourself and his wife, the husband, wife, could be the wife on right now, who knows? Right, we got many leaders here, many teachers, right? You hear a lot of teachers, so it's beautiful. Both. They probably they're making content right now. Check out the YouTube channel. Manifest Yourself on YouTube and all platforms. And what I love about being live, this is real. You know what I mean? That's why when there's no private, there's no private. And I prefer that way because it keeps it pure. Right? Keeps it pure. Welcome, Patricia. Ashley Watson's here. Tamara, Joe, Rosie. Let's do a little bit more exploration. So here's what we got so far in what I want to use for sound healing, right? So I'm always looking at how can I add to the sound healing and still have emotion using devices. Zen bowls. I'll show you the frequency at the bottom. We're getting too bougie around here. You got everything. She says, what makes you? I'm not on social. Lots of people have been asking me to share, says Nina. Not sure what would be the best. I think you can start where you're at, Sister Nina, right on Insight Timer, there's very supportive spiritual practitioners on here. And yeah, right on Insight Timer is a great place to begin. I think TikTok might be too overwhelming because it is wild out here if you don't have good boundaries. And slowly you want to build your way to learn to be comfortable in front of the camera and learn to be honest. Right? Just be you, and the rest happens. Yeah, the rest happens. So I have this D. Yes, I'm on 5 platforms. I'm actively looking at 4 chat boxes, but I have 6 chat boxes open to be more accurate.
mani padme mani padme mani padme mani padme mani padme mani padme mani mani padme mani padme mani mani padme mani padme mani mani padme
Welcome, everybody. Yes, if you're inspired to lead, dive right in. That's literally the best way to grow. I know that take it slow, but sometimes you gotta jump off that springboard and just go. But that's my style, though. I like to dive right in and learn. I guess I'm used to suffering because it's the best way to learn. I wouldn't say it's suffering, it's just figure it out kind of vibe, you know. And that's life sometimes. I need a recording of it. Figure it out, like, oh, I'm not figure it out. Welcome, Irini, Bubushka. We got Adam. Let's do a little bit more exploration. So we got the Zen bowls. We got Epic Pad.
I got a feeling tonight's gonna be a good night. I got a feeling. Got a feeling tonight's gonna be a good night. I got a feeling. Ooh, got a feeling. Ooh.
Thank you, James. I already have this on the iPad, so it's kind of, but it's fun to like mess with the different scale. This one is called Epic Pad number 2. Oh, number 1. Here's Epic Pad number 2. G minor here. So everything here is in what, D minor. I do have a didgeridoo, but it doesn't, it's hard to make it work because it's very masculine, right? It's hard to, right? It's good for, it's hard to use to, first, the didgeridoo takes so much space, and miking the didgeridoo is kind of, I mean, I could do it. It's just more like I would wake up a lot of people. So the harmony, I could put the didgeridoo in low volume, but it doesn't flow in this setup very well. Even though I do have 2 main didgeridoo that I use. Yeah, one is a trumpet didgeridoo, where you can change, which is the main one I use, and the other one's just what, B flat. Sometimes I do, I mean, I could bring that out if many people are inspired by it, you know. It's more about inspiration. I just focus on maintaining a good flow on the live stream. The flow is what's so important to helping people be inspired and present. This one sounds like a church bell. Might as well just call it church bell. That one that's cute. I'm gonna let that one go because I don't really see the use. You know what I mean? Like church bell. Synthetic bowl. You're not the most usefulness, so that's the discovery part. The piano seemingly is useful because, right? Let's explore a little bit more. We'll use the piano. Let's save. See, we have Dwarf Planet. And of course, there's more amazing meditative digital instrument, but everything costs money. Everything good, everything that has quality, it's a bit more pricey. So because somebody like took so long, you know. But luckily, right now I'm just trying to do what's available before I invest, because I don't want to. There's a lot to explore on Ableton that leads to sound healing, and a lot of it is hard to use to mix into live sound. Like I'm mixing singing bowls, flutes, and so everything needs love. Okay, let's Control Shift T. Let's just experiment with some.
I'm gonna take my time. I wanna take it slow.
Something here. Or you just gonna like see what's here. Very dominant. Gotta keep looping that. I need a fade on there, right? Fade. Yeah, so it's not so abrupt. There you go. Smooth, buttery. Let me clear it again. Bump up the volume. Thank you, Pep Shamir. Find your root cause. Pull out the dark seed and plant the new one. I am enough. And then water that seed every day with gratitude, with thanksgiving. The stomach issue comes oftentimes from something even deeper than that. And I think it's as simple as gratitude for just waking up today, like genuine deep gratitude. It could just, it could be that. Every day, I am enough. I forgive my abuser because I want to cut the negative energy off my hook. The thing that's hooking you, the negativity is just hooking onto you. You have to learn to cut the cord, cut the negative energy, clear the karma, and the only way to cut is through loving the people who do you wrong because they don't know better. That's why they did wrong to you. But if you don't learn to love big, you won't forgive. Now, many people may not even be open to realizing that the negative energy and the negative seed you planted can make you sick. So you have to be, you don't have to. It helps to be open to realizing maybe the reason why you have a physical thing is because of an energetic thing. Many people aren't even open to that concept. In my life, it's clear as the day, clear as the sun and the moon shining that the negative energy definitely can make you sick. But there's also practical reasons, like you're eating terribly. You're not drinking enough water. You're not sleeping enough. You have to see everything. Also, so it's not just energy. Sometimes we try to bypass the more like concrete reason. You eat too much fast food. Word. It could be that. Because we can heal temporarily. I'm not here to be temporary healing. Because to me, that's not real. That's why I'm not a massage therapist, because I was massaging people's body. But it's really hard to massage their ego to open. Instead, being a spiritual teacher, sound healer, helps a lot more with that. Helps to people massage the ego and realize you're blocking your own happiness and healing. welcoming Zen Master Mike. Nice to see you. D1 is here too. Yeah. You gotta see it all, and I focus on practical effectiveness. Because if we keep doing the same thing over and over and it keeps not healing, then we're putting a big band-aid on it. I don't want to be somebody who help you with a band-aid. Right? We can do more than that. But it's not always easy to do more. You sell a lot more tickets, giving people a meditative band-aid. Sell more tickets to the sound healing at the yoga studio. Market yourself, go in a corporate office, put band-aids on. Better than nothing, I guess. Which is not my standard. Follow the money, you put band-aid on people, you get, right? That's why numbing, escaping, makes a lot of money, because it gives you healing on the surface level, and when you leave, you still hate your mom. Like, what kind of healing was that? Oh, band-aid healing. Little kids love band-aid. It's pretty band-aid. Alright, somebody said they just want the band-aid because it's cute. And it makes a lot of money selling band-aids.
Think you own whatever land you land on. The earth is just a dead thing you can claim.
So okay, if that works, D minor, Egyptian flute. Let's try a different scale here. So see if it works. We're on D minor. This is a Hijaz scale, also known as a harmonic minor scale, I think. Let's see here. Oh, it doesn't matter, right? Oh yeah, just need a deeper note. That's the scale almost doesn't matter on when we're trying to do the. Okay, let's try this. Welcome, Lindsay, David Little. It's okay. Not feeling it. Had the most amazing meditation on Saturday morning when you were live. Thank you. Shout out to the meditation. Creating, trying to create something unique. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes letting go is difficult because it takes practice for sure. So sound healing definitely helps. Letting go takes practice. You even have to train, you have to potty train children. So you have to train adult to let go the ego also. So they need a meditative potty train. Let go of the junk in their head. I guess we do that on Friday. Get lit on this. Get lit. Get some faders. Can you feel me in? It's not fading. Why? Oh, there you have to. Okay, you have to start. Start. Loop. Linked. What is the larger flute with the purple lines on it? Which one? This one? This is a Bansuri in the key of D. This one I call Krishna. Very centering, very, very humble and loving. And then there's this gigantic one. Ganesh. Where do you get your bonsai? Honestly, the best ones are the ones that I bought some from Facebook and some straight from eBay from India. And if you want quality, you have to buy the one that says professional. If it doesn't say professional next to it, it'll be out of tune. Yeah. That's the truth. There's many grades, right? If you're gonna do sound healing, I don't recommend getting gift shop instrument, but it's better than nothing. But then again, I'm very picky. Yeah. You gotta be picky if you're inspired to be sound healer, right? Sweetness. Yeah, the easiest flute to get into is going to be the Native American flutes because you just blow. The technique's simple. Pick up and make noise. I hope you enjoy my concerto. So that's what I love about the Native American flute. They sound good and they're just easy to begin. And to me, the beginning is the most important part because if you don't begin at all, you don't start. Right? So that's why I recommend getting something that you like the sound of and playing with it. Yeah. Because if you buy something that you don't even like the sound, like, you're not gonna practice. Right? Like when I pick up this 3D printed flute here and I make the sound, I'm like, dope. Okay, without reverb, okay? Let's just hear it as it is. Also, it's because I practice a lot and it sounds good. So I'm really good at promoting flutes because I love flutes. So, but when you do practice, you do at least get this. Okay. You can do hot crust bun pretty easy. I hope you enjoy my recital with hot crust bun. To be able to get that vibrato on it just melts everything. And if you play enough, you build that. And it's the gentleness you play, right? It's like you have to have grace when you play. I mean, you don't have to in the beginning. So when you do that, when you keep practicing, you exercise your like lung capacity, right? And then eventually you play both, which take double the air, right? Or it takes more air. And then you do that. And then you eventually will get vibrato. So you just want to exercise. You want to push the boundaries of your breath. You don't want to just try to be cute. Yeah? No, you want... It's called till failure. Like till you can't play no more. Just... When you can get good volume, then you want to learn to play long but gentle breath. So eventually when you play enough, you learn how to do fast breath, which is... Then eventually the other technical aspect would be circular breathing. But bass flutes are a lot more difficult because it's hard to build pressure because the chamber is so big, it's hard to build pressure in here. When the flute is smaller, it's easier to create pressure because the inlet hole is smaller to build pressure. Would you please play the Irish flute? Are these, this is I don't know if it's pentatonic. I think it's just a minor. Well, actually, I think it is. If you look at the notes, right? It's a 5-note. There's F sharp again. All right, F sharp. Yeah, so it is minor pentatonic. Pentatonic, it means 5 notes, so the F sharp repeats again. So it's 6 holes, or 5 holes, right? So there's the 5 hole, but you can break it. I personally prefer 6 hole because I like option. Right? It's that sharp is. Now, if you were to play this note on a 5-hole, right, you would have to do a half hole, which is really advanced. Difficult, but at least it's possible. The Irish whistle. I, of course, don't do the jigs. And it requires a lot of practice with fast. So it's intuitive. That's what I love. I do love it that it's intuitive, but it's a lot of like, and I notice it's not, I'm sure if you want to get to a level where it's comfortable and pleasing, tons of practice, right? But I just stick to melodic. The only downside is that it's so loud when you play the higher register, so I have to like stop, lower the volume. Raise the volume. I agree. This is one of the more beautiful. I have two Clark's flute. One is sweet tone and one is original. The original is way better in what I'm doing, at least, right? Because I'm playing long-winded notes. This is another flute. Design is different, right? This one has the design is different. I prefer this one, so I like the C note, but this one doesn't sound as good in what I'm doing. As you can see, the design of the flute matters a lot, and it's the same price. You just have to know what you're doing with it. Yeah. I play a wild whistle. Killing, yeah. Especially this is really popular, Clark's. Especially this version. It's like a more modern version of it. It's not the original, I think. I bought this used from Goodwill, so I got this in a set. And this was the best flute out of the whole set. Give me a second, I'll be back. Do you still have that kitten you had a while ago? We have an endless of cat supply here at my house. We have new cats. Some cats don't like where they're at, and then they come stay over at my paradise called backyard, side yard. You know, some cats are not happy where they're at, and we have like a whole cat community, but a lot of alpha cat try to come dominate the area to go break up some fights recently. Like, right, because alpha cat, they roam a giant area. And we have like a good community of happy kitty cats here. And so they're very supportive of each other. And so, yeah, support humans and cats. And sometimes, and then of course, the possum and the raccoon always come by to get any leftover. If we feed the raccoon too much, they come every time and they cause a mess. Holy, the raccoons, they like to go to investigation everything with their little hands. You know what I mean? For real. Raccoons be getting into everything. Like what? Like, oh, that's not edible, but it will leave you a mess. Start. The loop should be what, 100%? So why does this start? Oh, okay, I get it now. Start should be a loop. Fade. Linked. I love hearing the handpan. I have a man I follow on TikTok that always does lives in nature. Ethereal in E. He's the most popular one. Macrame. Yeah. That's a pleasant sound. Now I could just shift it to D major. Was the same thing, right? Change the filter on it. Oh, it's already here. Thank you, Gina. I'm trying to see. Change the starting. There it goes. Let's try this real quick. Yeah, the two most popular handpan, right? He does fun sound, but I like more sound healing vibe, like Malty Martin and Constantine. Very, there's a lot of, yeah. It's just everybody has their preference. Malty Martin's like the more masterclass kind of vibe. I think it's more studio pad, right? More electronic. Need a more organic digital sound in up. And, I'll do like this whisper. Really cool effect. Every Tuesday I meditate with my meditation group, which we've been meditating for over 10 years. Hey, welcome, Charisma. So grateful I learn a lot from the meditation group because one is 10 years older than me and the other one is 20 years older than me. And both very successful. So I learn a lot about their views. I always come with the more spiritual vibe. One super, So it's very beautiful to learn about another dimension of life and the beautiful level of vulnerability. That's why I think that's the one thing I look for in genuine friendship is vulnerability. It's hard to really build something strong when you can't even be yourself around people, which takes time to build, right? Takes time to build. Chords. Welcoming Sister April. We got Rhonda. Sets, samples. Let's see here. Should I keep that? No, I'm not that. Deep drone. When I hear this, I start wanting to. Om, Om, dum, 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 Om Namo Bhagavate. Let's go to minor. So I'm gonna get off in 15 minutes. So thank you for your time. My cat is too silly, I can't take it anymore. I guess that's what you sign up for, right? You got Howard. Sometimes my wife says that to me. My husband too silly. That's what you sign up for. Deal with it. Oh yeah. Frequency shift. No, I think it's a bit too wild. I hear ding, 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 ding.
Tare tu
That sounds better than I expected. Right. Word is jamming. Anyways, shout out to Aurora Vision. Shout out to Aurora Avalon posting on Discord about healing from the live streams have helped my brain injury heal to do the inner work. What is going on inside me? I feel able to authentically forgive people today and not forgive because God says to forgive, but because I'm ready. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to the Discord. Starting to people just naturally like, oh, y'all have a Discord? And then many people have been showing up on there. Every day, good news. That's why I keep doing this, That's why I keep just being me, basically. Because something's good's happening and it's called love and happiness. So and we started with this. Right, remember? Garage band. All that. This is an iPad, GarageBand. I got Ableton. I'm trying to use GarageBand instead. I could even use the beat sequencer if I wanted to get lit, but I don't want to get like that lit. You know what I'm saying? I like to get lit, but not like that. feel like I like to just have tools and be in control. Yeah, DJ Tanettaout. Some things work. Sometimes things work, don't need to change it. That's the... Grateful for the amazing sounds. Anyways, 3 ohms, meditation group. I had to have a snack. Didn't eat anything yet today. So, thank you so much for spending time. And yeah, today just more different type of cultivation, more musical exploration. I think this is gonna pass. Soft magic pad. Thank you so much, Sister Sewin, Sister Vivian Maria. Here we go. I'll see you tonight at 10 p.m. Tomorrow, the same thing, but tomorrow night we'll be at Unity of Houston. My goal is to live stream from the phone, and we'll have better internet than outdoor internet. So better than last Sunday. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you next time on Dragon Ball Z. Muchas gracias. Thank you for all the gifting, by the way. Tanya, Wochin Diva, Christy, Manifest Yourself, Grace and Virgil, Empress Mooney, Sean P, Lil Raw, Nut. That sounds like it. Nut. That's the most. Oh, okay. Nucci. That's a Thai name named Nut also. Nut. Life of DIY Irini, Manu So, Matt. Gina, thank you so much. Welcome to the Mystic Village. We got Katie Ho, Iris Bonita, Anu. Thank you to Maria. Itty Bitty Sweetie, thank you so much. And next time.